Welcome, friends, back to Jesse's Storytime Spectacular. We're going to go back a little into the past today to 2008. You're a parent, all right? You want to take your kids to the movies. You want to go see maybe Batman, but it's just too violent for them. They're too young. You want to go with a safe bet. Let's aim for something Disney-ish or DreamWorks, right? Yeah, yeah. Let's go with that because that's the responsible parent thing to do, right? We want our kids to be exposed to good things. All right, that's the point I want to make here. All right. Instead, you chose to take your children to Wally, and it was the biggest mistake y'all would ever make. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Enjoy the show. It's story time. It's story time. Yeah. Wally starts off just as a great normal thing that you would think, right? This little robot, this cute little robot, takes an adventure to save the world. How great is that? Don't we want those kind of family values, you know? Nah, I want to take this and put this against one of my favorite kids' films, and that's The Lion King. All right? That movie had everything. It was great. A fantastic movie. The soundtrack was banging. Everybody was having fun with it. It was a smiley movie. It even taught some children about right and wrongs and people making mistakes, even though, or people being exploited, and that you would need to watch out for those sort of things. There were a lot of good messages in that, all right? But then we get to Wally. All right. 2008 Wally. I mean, the world was already shit, mind you. You know, we were going through some economic shit. I don't know. Nobody would stop talking about some terrible MTV shows or something. I don't know. Nobody really gave a shit, and people were giving up, and people were just like, whatever. I don't care. It's 2008. Shit is stupid. Everybody's being dumb. And look, I'm already mad because I'm thinking about Wally. I'm already mad. I'm reaching for the vape. All right, bitch. I'm reaching for the vape because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to deep dive on Wally and why it makes us all so depressed. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do that. I'm sorry, bitch. All right, go. So, we start off the film. The robot, our beautiful Wally. I threw him up here on the screen. There you go. Wally himself. The beautiful, cute little thing that we're all supposed to like, right? No. He finds something that's supposed to save the world. And the world is shit in this movie, too. All right? Sorry, but it's true. This movie was horrid for children. All right? It pretty much taught kids that, yes, okay, we could save the world. We could do anything Wally could do. You know, we want to stand for those good values, right? That's the picture image of that movie. All right? I get it. All right, I get it. I get why you think that's a cute, whatever. But it's not. And I'm sorry. It's just not. Because that movie is torture. It is a torture film. This is worse than some Serbian film shit. And we're talking like, damn. All right. They do not let that robot be happy whatsoever. From just that one beginning scene when he meets that cute love of his life thing and decides to start following it, the little Eve or whatever, or Evo, I don't know. Obviously, I didn't watch this again because I just didn't want to have to reach for Prozac. I'm sorry. I really, I didn't want to have to take my Diloxidine, all my Cymbalta, my bupropion, all that shit. I mean, Wally just really brings you down. Everybody's gonna need some Xanax, some Valium in this bitch. I mean, it's just bad. I mean, you're just tortured. This robot, I'm crying the whole movie. I'm seriously shedding tears because they're torturing this robot to death the whole movie. They bring him, that's supposed to be some great space adventure. No, he's living through all this crap of like this shit society and being treated like this horrid fifth country, horrible, terrible citizen or something. Like, just because she looks like crap and he's a robot. Even though they're all living off of robots and staring at screens all day, just like you. Yeah, yeah, I said it. But it's true. Even though they're trying to make fun of themselves in this movie and make some sort of, I don't know, backwards image of like, you know, I don't know, the world should not go this bad or something, and we should never let ourselves get this bad or some crap like that. That's what we're supposed to take away, right? No. What I took away was, all right, I'm gonna meet the love of my life in a freaking junkyard, which is fine. I don't care. You know, whatever. I don't care where I meet the love of my life. That's cool. All right, we meet at the junkyard. That's cool. That's romantic, right? It's cute. No. Hey, come on, seriously, guys. It's not cute. He looks horrible and he's an horrible image on these kids. I mean, they on the surface they give you this great little cute robot. You probably make some cute plushies and shit. Whatever. Screw that. Wally is going down. All right. Jesse's story time is not cool with Wally. All right. This movie made me want Valium all the time. I mean, this movie is just horrible. You are tortured for an hour and a half or so throughout this whole little adventure. And then the only time from like maybe the 2 minutes of the film of the beginning where he stumbles upon this artifact plant thing that's the only thing that would ever grow, I guess, and save the world and save the earth or something, save humanity. No, no. You're torturing this robot to death. I mean, what are we putting this like Jesus on a freaking Christ sacrificing himself for these humans or something? I mean, it's not like Wally dies in the movie, but come on, like they're sitting there nailing the motherfucker the whole time, just making him terribly sad. It's horrible. I feel so bad for this robot. And then at the end of the movie, after all of this torture, after all of this crap getting together back with other happy robot, wanting to be with the one that you love, all that. Yeah, you get that for like 30 seconds, and then you're like, okay, fade out movies, so everything's gonna suddenly just be okay, right? Yeah, they probably just gonna screw up that plant because the whole humanity was stupid as shit anyway because they couldn't teach themselves anything. They couldn't do anything. And they're all eating like weird synthetic foods and they're probably half human. Who knows? But they don't show that horrid shit to you. They just put it in kids' minds. So guess what happened? All right, the aftermath of this evil Wally. Everybody's on prescription drugs. And it's clearly seen through the roof. We can look at medical records, articles, there's tons out there that will say around the 20, about 2009, 2009. Like, there's tons of articles about a surge in antidepressant use within the early 2000s, especially around that time. I don't know why. I'm also seeing a lot of articles that are like, I typed in what's like, the most popular antidepressants in 2008. Honestly, right off the bat, I got Prozac, I got Sertraline, and I got bupropion. All right, because they had just reached this other thing of depression stuff. So of course, yeah, Wally made us all so sad that we needed more antidepressants. Shake your pill bottle, be happy. Yeah, so let's all drug ourselves so that we don't see the real problem going on within Wally and the real torture that they've been doing to this robot. I mean, I'm just sad. I really am. I'm deeply hurt. And DreamWorks is horrible. I mean, they are out to get your kids. They're coming for you. I mean, Wally was just like their little, blimp in. But they figured, okay, nobody's going to really figure this out in the timeline of things. Nobody's really going to get the real message behind Wally because Wally is evil. No, it was basically like an Adam and Eve thing or whatever. I don't even know. They tried to make some religious shit out of it that I don't even know because I'm not religious. All right. I don't care, but I'm sad. I'm just sad. And it's all Wally's fault. It's all Wally's fault. And your kids have all been ruined by a 2008 terrible, horrible little robot. Think about that next time you take your kids to see Disney, DreamWorks, Toy Story, all that. You know, find out what happens 2 years later when they're like, Mommy, I'm so sad. Can you just bring me to the doctor so we can figure out what's wrong with me? And then they're just throwing drugs at you and throwing drugs at you and telling you, oh my God, let's give them like this therapy and stuff. And then these kids are like 12, maybe like 10, 8. They're already on all this stuff, man. No wonder they call this Generation RX, all right? It's all rooted back to that shitty film Wally and that horrible, horrible, horrible movie. Just it's all Wally's fault, man. But my hair, uh, suck, yeah.